Welcome, everybody, to the 2013 installment of the Shawscars. You are watching Shaw TV Live. It is, of course, Academy Award night. We are live here on Shaw TV. So happy that you happened to find us. I'm Simon Hyatt, joined as always, as I like to call them, by the Blue Ribbon panel. We've shaken it up a little bit tonight. We'll start over here because, well, clearly this is where all the attention is going to focus all night long. Ms. Marilyn Monroe.
Some like it hot.
That's right, they do.
Happy to be here.
7-year itch? I don't know. Daniela Ponticelli.
Yes, that is I. I'm so honored to be beside such a gorgeous gal.
Absolutely. And a couple of newcomers over here to my left. Jordan LeBiz Bizdell.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
Thanks for being here. Jessica Babick from Cruise FM. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Let's start with you. I mean, if folks have seen our pre-show, we've kind of heard a little bit from these two. For you folks, we're ignoring you for now.
That's enough.
How are you doing heading into tonight in terms of movies that you've seen? How are you feeling? Are you feeling prepared? Are you ready for the Shawscars?
I'm pretty prepared. I have seen all of the Best Picture ones except for Amour and Beasts of the Southern Wild and actually Argo for some reason.
I'm the same way with Django Unchained. Somehow that was the one I missed, one of the biggest ones. Biz, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've seen them all except for Amour as well.
Yep.
So I got my picks, I've seen them all, I got my ideas, and I don't know, it's going to be a tight race.
I believe the only one of us that has seen Amour is actually Daniela.
Oh.
We'll maybe talk more about that
Yes,
coming up in the night. So we've got our panel set. We've got 4 experts in addition to myself, and that, of course, means once again we've managed to stave off the force of evil that is Gregor. We've managed to keep him off of our panel once again. Oh no, what's this? What's happening? Oh my God!
Oh, hi there, guys. Yeah, did you,
Gregor, this is unexpected.
you managed to lose my invite for the 3rd year in a row? I mean, come on. All right, I do the ranting chair here now, and I still get snubbed. Like I feel like the Ben Affleck of Shaw. You know, I'm doing great things. Man, we don't want you here, though. I mean, it's not like I'm Bane, all right? I'm not holding the city hostage over this, okay? I'm doing good stuff. All right, I'm doing good things here. Very good things. Okay, it's not like I'm making Medea movies. I am worthy, okay?
All right, Gregor, everyone, thanks for.
There's one thing I can't stand, it's an attention suck.
Yeah.
Can't stand those people that just need constant attention like that.
I tell you.
Watch
Yeah,
the hair.
so we're off, I guess. Of course, Academy Awards coming up, as you all know. That's why you're watching. We've got the pre-show going right now. During the commercial breaks, you're going to want to flip on over here to Shaw TV. You're going to come on over. We'll be giving you insight. We'll be talking. We'll be dissecting. We may be loud. We may be ill-informed. But we'll be entertaining.
Ill-informed?
Nothing
How
else.
dare you?
That
How
sounded
dare you?
street. We're going to be ill.
Ew.
Yeah.
The illest informist.
I got my ice. I got all my ice up in here.
We filled in our
I don't know
ballots.
what that means.
I'm sure you all have at home. This will be an interesting one because this is the first time in 3 years that it's kind of wide open. We've between the 5 of us, there's 4 different movies that have been picked for Best Picture. So
Partly because I've never done that before, so I'm just like,
You never
sprung it
filled out
on
a
her.
ballot?
I've never, not for Oscars.
she's not from around.
So what do we get if we win? Do we get anything?
You know what? You actually get this pig trophy that's sitting in my home.
Yes.
Because I forgot to bring it.
Because I know I'm going to win.
Well,
so.
Oh, I don't know.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's
Girlfriend.
Stop going.
We're talking
Bold.
about enough already? Come on here.
If you look at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see one of those squiggly pound signs. They call those hashtags. So that means you can tweet us as well. So tweet about the Oscars, tweet about the show, put in the
You can
hashtag
tweet about
Shawscars.
the glam couch over here if you'd like.
You can talk
We are
glam
quite
couch.
glam.
And what did you
There's
guys
one
call
thing
yourself
Marilyn
over
Monroe
here?
knows
The
about
normal
its
couch?
hashtag.
The normal?
Beautiful normal couch.
The good-looking ones.
It's
Just
an attractive
natural
food
beauty
event.
over here.
I don't know.
know.
All the way around. You guys are
Look at
lucky.
this.
So yeah, tweet,
Yeah.
You know,
hashtag Shawscars.
Jordan smells really nice, too.
Oh, thank you.
Except
Yeah, really.
it doesn't matter in television.
That's true.
Sorry.
That's true.
I
Burn.
Just wait till Seth Smell-O-Vision becomes a thing again. Just you wait.
I know.
no disrespect to the people here tonight or to the ladies in past, the Ann Perrys and the Jackie Kripkes and the Christy Biggs, but I have to go on record saying I think I'm the hottest girll that's ever been on the Shawscars.
You have lipstick on your teeth.
Yeah, like, I think you should smile.
He got the flavored stuff. That was the problem.
Smile.
I don't know, I'm getting pretty hot and bothered over here.
Jordan, maybe we'll switch couches later on.
Yeah. Didn't you
Lose one blonde for the other, Jordan.
Ooh, didn't you say you look better sitting beside Jordan anyhow?
I do. I don't look as good sitting beside a real woman as I do sitting beside Jordan Riddell. But Jordan makes everybody look
That's
good,
true.
right?
It's just one of my abilities.
That natural glow.
Yeah.
According to the clock on the screen, just a little over 7 minutes until the actual Academy Awards kicked
Well,
off.
I think it's going well.
Yeah, absolutely. We're off and running. Only one interruption off the street from a crazy lunatic, so that's pretty good so far.
And
What?
Gregor came.
Gregor,
Oh,
did you guys just get here? That completely unexpected, unscripted thing that just happened? Let me tell you. Let's talk a little bit about, obviously right off the bat, we're going to see Seth MacFarlane hosting. We heard a little bit from you two, I guess in the pre-show. You guys, you're a Family Guy fan, aren't you, Jessica?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about Seth
oh,
MacFarlane?
I think he'll keep it pretty tame.
Yeah.
Well, he has to, so
Can't go
I
too
think
crazy.
he'll.
How
he
long
won't
will
go
we go
crazy.
before he does the Stewie voice for the first time?
Apparently Ted is going to be presenting an award tonight.
That's kind of good.
Kind of cute.
I have no problem with that.
It's kind of a combination between Brian and Peter Griffin, anyways.
Sort of
The other
halfway
thing
in
I'm
between.
looking for is, since they are doing an homage to musicals, is I'm
Yes.
hoping he would be singing. Maybe singing in some of his voices.
He can sing,
Yeah,
right?
he
Like,
can sing.
Oh, yeah, he
He's
has a voice.
professionally trained singer.
Yeah, he's a
so.
talented. I thought he did a pretty good job when he hosted Saturday Night Live. I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I
Yeah, I
thought
saw
he was
it.
solid.
He was good.
Yeah. So,
That's
yeah.
a good marker of success. Successful SNL host.
Absolutely.
He can do it all.
So just under 6 minutes now. That's the big thing. We're going to keep you apprised when you flip over here. We're going to make sure you get back because we don't want you to miss any of the show. So I'm going to be extremely rude and interrupt whoever happens to be talking and say, "Hey, stop it!" We
Whoa.
flip back to the Academy Awards because no one wants to miss it. We got to see it all. But yeah, don't forget, flip back here. We'll be keeping you entertained all
Or
night
we
long.
could offer like a director's commentary, even though we're not the director. I think that'd be great.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, some narration of the event.
Next
If
year,
you have- if
we'll
you
get
have
the
two different TVs on at
Like
home.
a split screen.
Yeah.
technology.
Should we give a shout out to our director already? Dean
Yes, I think we
Pasloski
should.
Oh,
for missing it for the first time.
But
Where
he's
is
there.
Dean?
He's in LA
He's
right
in
now.
LA.
Dean is in
Dean's
LA.
app.
Yeah.
He's there. He can't be here because he's
So-
there.
That's right.
So who do we have in the control room? We got
Jay Neufeld.
Jay Neufeld, Eric Steiner coming in on a Sunday night.
Thank you.
And our
so
fine
much.
crew of volunteers. We got Davis
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
and Dylan and Doug Evans. It's an all-star crew tonight. I'm very
All-star
happy.
crew.
He is.
And they're all wearing tux. They're actually very
Yeah.
well dressed behind the
Very
camera.
well.
It took a lot to outdress everyone.
Tails
this
and
year.
all.
I know.
It really did.
I'm wondering where's Curtis. Why didn't he show up tonight?
He was busy.
I'm kind of disappointed. He likes to show up for these things.
I think the
Maybe
biz replaced him.
next
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
There's no
better
replacing
looking,
Curtis Anderson.
better looking
No,
male.
I was
you
gonna
know.
say
That's
this might be an improvement a little bit,
An upgrade.
an upgrade.
perhaps.
They always bring in
Hottest girl on the
Younger,
Shawscars.
You know.
sleeker model.
They always have to bring in someone younger and hotter.
21st century is coming at you hard and fast. Better get ready.
Time's winding down. We're keeping a close eye on the broadcast as it's going on.
We're getting tweets already.
Let's have the
Wow.
ringers turned off. real
Yeah,
quick.
no, well, this is my Sony Xperia. That was what that
Product
cool sound
placement.
was.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, kidding.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my
How
god.
many megapixels
Marilyn.
is that thing?
I'm
have?
glad you asked. It's 13
Jeez,
megapixels.
that is a
Whoa.
lot. Oh, megapixels.
If you
For
want to check out the
2013.
various Facebook pages, you can just go to mine because the pictures will be clearer. Just saying.
Should we comment on dresses?
Absolutely.
Best and worst? I think Jessica and I agree about Anne's dress, Anne Hathaway's dress.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like summer of 1999 a little bit. The top,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's not that great.
You were 6.
And not, no, it was not. And
I was 9.
and Halle Berry's wasn't very good either. She
Oh,
kind of
she
looked
looked
like
terrible.
Beetlejuice or something.
Yeah.
So.
And Jessica Chastain was referred to as Jessica Rabbit. I don't know how to take
Yeah, I
that,
don't
but
know what
she
that was
she did look beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah.
she did.
Yeah,
Really
she
akin
did.
to
She
a
did.
cartoon.
Her and
character.
Amy Adams.
Mhm.
Also
Amy Adams
look
always
very-
looks great.
Oh,
Yes.
she does.
Kind of got that classic beauty
Yeah,
thing
she
going.
does.
What about the gentlemen? Anyone stand out, or is it just
Bow
a bunch of-
ties.
bunch
Bow
of
ties
dudes in
all
suits?
around.
George
Yeah.
Clooney and Bradley Cooper. And they can wear anything.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes.
AGL.
It's all
You can
class.
rock the skinny pant quite well. I'm a fan.
This is skinny fella.
Yeah, he is.
Give me Joe DiMaggio any day. Any day.
That was a man.
Good ball player.
Yes.
Was he?
Yeah. There you
Should
go.
be
There
exciting
you
night
go.
for you, Simon. Finally, there's someone else who's just as excited about baseball players.
I'm into them.
just
That's
as
into
into
them.
baseball players as Simon Hyatt.
All around those
That's how I
bases.
phrase it. It's tough
Home
to take
plate,
you
here we
seriously with
come.
lipstick on your teeth.
I'm sliding into third.
Oh boy.
Lipstick is really distracting.
Lots of categories. There
It's
was
not the lipstick.
The discussion was fast and furious as we were filling in our ballots beforehand. Lots of discussion about who to pick. The big debate, I think, over Best Picture, as I say, between the five of us, we picked four different ones. And of course, that'll be the last one of the night, so I'm really hoping that for our little pool, it comes down to that.
Well, you think that Argo is going to win, but what's his name? Ben Affleck isn't nominated for Best Director, so you
And
don't
you
know.
just said, what's his name? I think that says it all.
Well,
I think that
what's
says it
his
all.
name?
What's his name?
I had Bradley Cooper on the brain, and I almost said Bradley Cooper.
That'll happen. Bradley Cooper on the brain.
The Coop.
The coop.
That's what I like to call him. We have a thing.
Lots of other close races. Best Actor, everyone sort of thinks Daniel Day-Lewis is probably going to take it. That's probably the only one that's really looking like a
Like a done deal.
a done deal at this point.
And Christoph Waltz for Best Supporting Actor.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, he was so brilliant.
I don't think he's going to win.
No?
No.
Well, he won the Golden Globe.
Can I?
I don't think it's going to be Crystal.
I won a Golden Globe, so I did
Nice.
back in the day, back in the '60s.
Well, I'm very honored to be sitting by you.
Sorry, what were you going to say there, Daniela? No, nothing. All right. I think it might be. Robert De Niro. I think it could be Tommy Lee Jones.
Really?
Tommy Lee Jones did a really good job in
Yep.
Lincoln. I will agree with that. But so did Christoph Waltz in Django. So.
And he really, I mean, he carried that movie, right?
Yeah,
I
he
mean, as
did.
a supporting actor,
Yeah,
he
he
carried
did.
that movie.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I liked it.
He just left more of an impression than
Well,
any
there's
of the
a reason
actors.
why he was nominated and Jamie Foxx wasn't. For
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Like at all.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's saying something. This is going to sound like a silly question just because I don't know.
No
but-
silly questions.
Oh, thank you. Is there a limit to how many, obviously, actors and actresses can be nominated in those categories?
Yeah, it's always 5.
Okay, but then for the movies, it's 9.
It can be up to 10. You have to. That
sorry,
just
up to 10.
changed
It
a
changed,
couple years
yeah.
ago. You have to be named on a certain percentage of ballots, and I can't remember what that percentage is, but everyone that hits that criteria.
Folks at home, that was a planted question.
They rehearsed it like 6 times
Yes.
before we started rolling.
It took me 10 minutes to learn the word criteria. Just about to hit the big show, keeping a very close eye on that, so I will be cutting away just momentarily, but please flip back during the commercials. Please tweet us,
Yes,
#Shawscars.
we are following.
And I think we are ready to go with the Academy Awards.
Who's the man, Hush Puppy?
See black
Oh,
screen.
Hush
Who's the man, Hush
Yeah.
Puppy?
You're the man! I'm the man! Studio and Shaw TV land. We can still hear those commercials going on the broadcast. Live TV, it's all right.
It is live
Live
TV.
TV.
I hope you flipped over and have found us here on Shaw TV. Interesting start to the show. All right,
Love
everybody's
it. Love it, love it,
reactions.
love it.
Like, we got a big thumbs up for Seth Macfarlane.
Yes, I'm so enjoying this right now just because I love dancing and I love what they're doing and I think it's so much fun and I'm also riding the high of Christoph Waltz just taking that.
Well, let's focus more on Seth for now. What did you guys think? What did you think of the opening? The job he did?
I thought it was good. It was funny, and he obviously got his singing because that's what he likes to do. But
Yeah.
yeah, I thought he did well, and he snuck in a Chris Brown Rihanna.
Yeah. What was the
Yes,
tweet you saw
joke.
there?
The tweet was, honestly, if Chris Brown is not going to suffer any consequences, I'm okay with him being universally mocked at every opportunity.
Absolutely.
And that's from
Can get
Andrew
behind
PK. So I think I agree. I agree with
agree.
that.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was a little insulted by that song you sang about the actresses that have to show skin. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't need to champion that. We could all take the high road like Marilyn Monroe and just go on talent alone and not sex appeal to make it. Just saying.
very
Saw your
true.
boobs.
Just saying.
Saw your boobs.
I liked the opening. One thing, because I can now say I've actually interviewed somebody who was in the opening of the Oscars, because I interviewed William Shatner once, which was pretty awesome. Yeah. So I'm feeling
You and
that much
everybody in
closer.
Canada.
Name drop.
Yep. There we go. That was the same time I interviewed Ricky Gervais.
Oh, you're not winning over any
no.
I
of
know,
us
I know.
anyway.
But Christoph Waltz won. You talked about it. Wasn't the favorite. I think heading in, looking at the odds, people were talking about maybe Robert De Niro, maybe Tommy Lee Jones.
No,
but
but
the
he-
experts on our panel, 3 out of the 5 of us,
We
called it Christoph
But he
Waltz.
said he won the Golden Globe, and I think he also won the SAG Award. So I kind of figured.
It was a good indication for sure.
Unexpected. I think it's great. I just
Yes.
didn't think it was going to happen.
2
But
years in a row.
absolutely.
He made that
Good job.
movie. He made Django. If
Exactly.
It wasn't for
I
him,
don't know if it would have been
It wouldn't.
anything if he wasn't
Because
in
look
it.
at Jamie Foxx, he wasn't nominated for
Right.
anything, and he was the main character.
Yeah, I
So-
think that says it all for sure.
How was Leonardo DiCaprio in it? Of course, I haven't seen Django.
Where
but-
is he? He's my favorite
Yes,
actor
why
in the
is
whole
he not
entire
there?
world.
Come on.
Also, my first celebrity crush.
Oh, definitely. Same here for sure. I think I've only had one movie poster that I actually hung on my wall, and it was Titanic. But it was just his face and then the Titanic at the
Yes.
bottom, really
And you
I'm
love
small.
surprised-
Titanic.
Yes.
I'm
Like,
surprised that he wasn't nominated for anything because it was such a different role than what he normally does.
Yeah.
So
Give me a Kennedy any day.
Oh, Marilyn. Jeez.
I'm all sassy tonight.
Ooh, nasty.
Someone told me I should have bought shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have trouble finding the size there?
Do you want
or-
to borrow mine? You can
I
take.
don't need shoes. I've
You
got
want to
enough
try mine?
problems.
my husband says you have found your outfit for WrestleMania, obviously.
Gotta go back to the Academy Awards.
Oh.
Ah.
Back live inside the shop. Everyone ups as their phones. Marilyn's struggling in our pool. We'll get to that in just a minute.
It's a
Let's talk
magical box.
a little bit about Life of Pi, which has just won a couple of big awards.
Yes. Very excited.
Very deserved for visual effects. Obviously, the visuals I think were the strongest part of it. Although a very good movie, obviously. Was anyone else surprised that this movie was G-rated? There were parts that I found it very difficult.
I didn't know it was.
I didn't know it was
G-rated?
G-rated.
I didn't know that.
There's general
Oh.
audiences. You
No
can-
wonder I
What?
wasn't ID'd.
Well, there
Right.
wasn't
Yeah.
anything that would make it
Just
bad, I
There's-
guess. There's
You
no
guys just
swearing,
don't have,
there's
like,
no...
experience.
G is for gangsta,
Gangsta.
actually, I think is how that one
straight
works.
up.
Maybe it's just the thing I have with animals, watching them in peril. But there was a lot of scenes that I found tough to watch, and I thought if I was a little kid, I would be freaked out.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
can
all
see
I've got
that.
to say about
Agreed.
that.
If you were a little
I'm
kid.
just choked that the Avengers lost. It's
Yes,
the
let's talk
Oscars
about that.
hate comic books.
You actually chose that because you said you chose from the.
The heart. I chose from my heart.
Good for you.
I'm 0 for 5 so far, and I didn't
Really?
vote for the Avengers. I knew that wasn't a...
I
didn't
get
know you
a
were
half
over
point
5.
for Paperman because
Yeah, there's some
I thought
controversy.
I
Oh.
thought that the Head Over Heels was the Disney one that
Yeah.
they did, and
So I said I'd
screwed
give
up.
her. At the last second, she asked if she could change it, so it's somewhat legit.
Yeah.
Before the announcement.
yeah,
so I
exactly.
think it's
After my recommendation.
Yeah, we
No.
all knew.
Because okay, whatever.
And for folks at
No.
home, Jordan and I are now tied.
Yeah, 5 points apiece for Jordan and Daniela.
I screwed
Jessica.
up on the short animated because I'm such a huge Simpsons fan. I just
Oh,
voted for that.
The Oscars are
Can't
just
believe I didn't
denying
take
my heart. It's crushed me. I'm gonna Hulk smash that set. I'm just gonna Hulk all over that. Oh,
And you won't
I'm
win an
just
award
angry.
for it, is what will happen.
the maddest I've ever seen the Biz.
Yeah.
Kind of freaked
How else
out.
are we doing?
Daniela in the Biz in first place with
Thank you.
5.
Thank you.
Jessica behind with 4.5.
4.5.
I've got 2.
4.5.
I'm 2-time defending champion, and I'm way behind. And Marilyn Monroe being shut out.
Yeah,
we
you
still have
shouldn't.
plenty
You
of
maybe
time to
shouldn't
go.
have
I-
brought on a panel of.
I have other
expert
qualities.
Watch
know.
that hand there, Miss.
I gotta bring in the dummies I brought in every other year because holy smokes, you guys are doing well.
Okay, before
It's really
we
hard on former panel
Yeah,
members.
well, you gotta be. They're not
before
here.
we
what are
get
they
back
gonna
to
do?
commercials though, both Jessica and I we love the set. Talk about that.
I
the
really
Oscar
liked the set. It was really
looks really
pretty.
cool.
I liked it. It was cool.
It's so
Not
neat
as
how
nice
they're
as
doing
ours, obviously.
No.
Wow, look at this.
it. No one can touch this.
Look what $72 will buy it.
Yes,
Includes the
exactly.
cameras.
And a lot of heart.
Million.
And a lot of heart. yeah.
Although Jay complained that you could see the casters on the set, Jay, our
Yeah,
director.
you could.
So
there you go.
But
I
On the
wouldn't-
Oscars set, just to
I
clarify.
wouldn't have
Yeah,
noticed
not
it.
a
unless
6 out of
you saw
10.
it, so-
Yeah, no.
Or unless you
Can,
pointed
can I
it
make
out.
my joke yet?
Yes.
That I made during the pre-show that Seth MacFarlane is doing quite well for doing something that the Simpsons haven't done yet.
Oh.
somebody else tweeted. It's like it was a while ago. Obviously, it's an hour to go before showtime, so Seth MacFarlane has time to watch 3 Simpsons episodes to prepare for the show.
Oh. I think he's doing a great
Yeah.
job. I'm enjoying it. I'm
He's
having
doing a pretty
fun.
good job.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Man, the
alright.
Avengers cast is terrible, though.
geez.
Oh,
Yes.
good God.
Oh, wait.
Samuel, what were you doing? Oh my God.
He looked like Mr. Magoo.
Going back to the
Think we're
Academy
back.
Awards.
See you guys in a bit.
Back live inside the Shaw Studios. Oh, Hollywood, you'll give a standing ovation to Amy.
Gold
50 years of
finger.
Bond, interesting tribute.
Yeah, I don't think any of us were really, standing up and clapping ourselves.
Liked it? Why not?
It was.
Eh.
Give that gal a shout out.
Well, no, there was nothing wrong with her. It
No.
was just they could have done more.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're looking for the spectacle, especially when it's 50 years of Bond and you just had this really awesome, cool intro, video. I did enjoy Gregor's tweet about, should we just cut the Pierce Brosnan films out of there altogether, just forget about that part of the history. I don't know. That's the Bond I grew up with. I think that's telling you something about my age.
GoldenEye is a great movie and an awesome video game.
Yeah, the best video game.
Best video game.
Best.
Nothing else. That's
Hours.
the legacy.
Exactly.
Years.
But it's not about GoldenEye, it's about Goldfinger. Can you try that, Marilyn?
No, I was just happy they got Halle Berry off the stage as quick as possible.
And everyone on Twitter saying, less of this lady and more Halle Berry.
She looked like an anime action. She looked animated today. She
Or
was all
like Beetlejuice.
And you don't at all. You
Crazy.
look very natural and
I'm a
beautiful.
big,
Hot
gorgeous
Colin
woman.
Black.
Okay.
Big, blonde.
The best looking
Every
ever.
year we talk about it, but the fact that Halle Berry,
Every
is
year
an
you
Academy
talk about
Award winner, is just it makes the
shake my
award
head.
mean less.
Yeah, she won it for
3-6
Catwoman,
Mafia
right?
makes the award seem less. Halle Berry's just fine.
3-6 Mafia, Halle Berry, come on.
The
I'd rather
big
watch a
news.
movie with
Sorry,
3-6
okay,
Mafia.
yes.
Big news. Marilyn Monroe's on the board. She got one right.
Yay.
Very
1
exciting.
point. She got
Yes.
makeup and hairstyling.
Of
with
course,
her.
of course, of course,
Of
naturally.
How could she
Face.
not?
Look at that.
Quick update on the standings. The Biz.
You think
Jordan
this happens by
Bizdell
accident?
has pulled into the lead. He's got 6.
Boom.
Daniela's got 5.
Darn,
I've all of a sudden made a
darn.
bit of a comeback. I'm up to 4. Jessica's got 4.5. And Marilyn Monroe with 1.
Hey, you could sell that with a little bit more enthusiasm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can we talk about the acceptance speeches and how
Yes.
nice and short they were
Yes.
this round?
Well,
Other
this
than that
time.
one dude got cut off by the Jaws music,
Oh,
which
yeah,
I thought
right.
was
I forgot
That was
about
awesome.
that.
I love that.
Love the music choice.
And
They
then it
really,
finds like,
they're
okay.
really cracking down
Yeah.
on cutting people off this
And
year.
more power to them. Keep it
Well,
short,
yeah.
people.
It's ironic because every movie this year is like 3.5 hours. So
Yes.
I also,
it's like you should get at least 20 minutes
except
to
for
talk
one.
about your 4-hour movie if you win.
I also can't stand when they bring the entire crew
Yeah.
up on stage as
Because
well.
Goodness gracious, if you forget somebody, someone will
Yeah.
get offended. It's like, no one's even going to remember your face if you're not a big name.
So I
If
have a
I
question.
was on the set of an Oscar award-winning movie and I was like third grip, I would be up on that stage. I would be like, no, let
have a
me up
In
there.
full makeup. Right.
Your
when
question,
there,
Jessica.
when there are more than one person on stage that have won the award, do they all get an Oscar?
Yes.
Yes.
Do they
The-
each get their
The
own
hair and
Oscar?
makeup ladies each
Oh,
got.
that's true. They did, yeah.
You don't have
each
to
got
have it like
something.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
No, no shared
I
custody.
meant share it on Sunday.
Ah, my parents are coming over though. Can I have it on Wednesday?
Yeah. Want to show all my kids? Yeah, I think that's really neat. I'm really happy that that's the case because, well, they deserve it.
Yeah, and for like Best Picture, it's everyone who is a producer, a credited producer, will get it. Writing categories. If there's more than one credited writer, which there often is, each will get their own. So that's good. I think we're going back to the Academy Awards.
I believe so.
Nope.
Yeah, Flip.
Flip.
For the Shawscars, hope you're enjoying the Academy Awards. Pretty good fun so far. Nothing too crazy, unexpected out of the normal yet. It's been sort of your typical average show. Quick update on the standings. The Biz still with the lead, but very slim now. He's down. He's got
Nice.
7 points.
Closing up.
Danielle and I are actually now in second place, tied at 6.
Ooh, I don't want to be
Jessica
second though.
4.5. Marilyn Monroe. Oh my God, what's going on? What's happening?
Whoa!
What in the world?
What do you
Oh my
mean?
God, it's an unexpected plug
Shame
for
on
Shaw
for
TV's
Night
show,
Desk.
Night Desk.
Shaw's newest long-format
What?
show,
We-
Friday and Saturdays at midnight.
Clearly,
Watch
we
it
need
here.
to
I
invest
think it's
in
at 11:30
security.
p.m.
Is it?
That was some guerrilla marketing right
Ah!
Oh,
That
The
was really good.
Biz.
the Bizdell.
Boom. Line of the night.
Marilyn sure knows how to pick her chips.
That was
Marilyn
even better.
Monroe doesn't need this. What's going on? What do I have? One?
Yeah,
One,
you've got one.
Simon?
Exactly. You've got one.
I guess searching for Sugar Man because of the South African connection. But
That's right. Danielle's from South Africa.
yes, if you didn't know. I like to plug myself.
I honestly
That sounds horrible.
there. Different kind of show.
We just
We're moving along. Hey, how about that John Wilkes Booth joke?
that was
That's
pretty good.
funny.
funny.
I liked it.
It was
I
good.
thought it was
It
great.
was a good follow-up too. He
That
had
is
a nice
not
recovery.
too soon.
No,
Yeah.
it was like 1865 he was
Yes.
murdered.
It's still,
Just all a bunch of actors in a theater. Their own.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We should be offended.
Ooh.
Harsh.
Everything is too soon.
Everything is too soon.
Exactly. Now they have to put Lincoln into that celebrity montage. We were just talking about that, trying to remember celebrities who have died this year, and I'm
Passed
struggling.
away.
They're about to tell us.
Yeah, we'll
that'll be
see.
coming
A
up.
But
montage for
There'll
it.
be a 20-minute montage.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
I like
Which is
the
nice.
who died montage.
I love it.
though.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's one of the traditions.
I think it's
makes
more
me
like
emotional.
remembering them for who they were, not
Yeah.
who died.
Who died? Who did?
It's important to champion the dead.
Who died?
It actually usually makes me feel guilty because
Okay, so can we quickly talk
they
crossover
died.
movies that we want to see? I want to see Lincoln Unchained. Anybody
Yeah.
else? Anyone?
Exactly. I actually thought that Django Unchained and Lincoln were a prequel and sequel because I saw Django and then the next day I saw Lincoln. I'm like, this makes perfect sense.
Brilliant.
Oh,
Perfect
Jessica
sense.
Babbitt eye roll right there. Classic.
The magic
Yes.
the Biz had over Jessica earlier is
Yeah.
Waning. Go get it back.
It's waning,
Don't,
yes.
don't worry, Nick. Everything's just
Everything-
fine.
All it
Just-
takes is one wink.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, we still got, of course, a lot of the major categories to come.
Yes,
We still got
cannot
actor and
wait.
actress. Haven't seen supporting actress yet. We still, of course, got director and best picture. That'll be coming up later in the show, of course, because that's where they always stick it, because they want people to
Makes
stay
sense.
around.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. So
and I
and that's,
apologize. Okay, go ahead.
sorry, what were you
No,
going to say
go.
there, Marilyn?
Go.
All right.
It's your show.
I'm just the captain of the ship. So let's head back to the Academy Awards now.
Yeah.
Back live inside the Shaw Studios. It is the Shawscars. That felt like it feels like it's been a long time since we've been on. That was a long segment.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
But
all right.
so good.
Beautiful. Great way to end it.
Oh.
Musical segments really drawing mixed reactions. Well, I guess
Oh.
I don't
80%
know.
positive, 20%
Les
silent.
Mis, Les Mis, and one day more.
That was really well done.
And
guessing-
actually, all that jazz with Catherine Zeta-Jones was really great.
That was great too.
Yeah.
She still got it.
I kind of forgot how good Chicago was.
Yeah, me too.
That was a really good
Good thing
movie.
I own it on DVD.
I actually own it too. I've got it.
I feel
One of
like
the
the
few.
concession stand sold a lot of popcorn during that last segment.
Come on.
Oh.
Clearly, you're in the majority.
Minority.
I know.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Good thing we have a fact
I get
checker on
jokes.
hand over here.
Hey, you know what? I think we'd be a little bit remiss if at some point we didn't acknowledge the fine folks that have hooked at least two of us up with clothing
Yes,
and makeup.
yes,
So
yes.
you two over here, you
Go
got some big
first.
thank yous?
Yes, I would like to thank the Wedding and Party Boutique in Saskatoon for this gown and perhaps another.
Ooh, is that a tease? Is there something
And
else
of
coming?
course the jewelry. And then for both of us, the Hairstyle Inn.
Yes.
Me too.
Well, I have to give a special shout out to Katie Konechny from the Hairstyle Inn, who spent all day working on me, did all the makeup, and he's one of Saskatoon's top drag icons. Goes by the name China White, and he asked me to remind everybody June 8th to 15th is Pride Week. We talked about doing something like this for Pride Week, but I was like, oh, Shawscars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need to do it as
no
many
one will be
times as
seeing it.
possible.
That's
No one will
fantastic.
see it coming.
And man, did they do a great job on you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
You look,
Look fantastic.
beautiful.
It was fun walking around the mall
I can
before I
believe
came
it.
here.
Michelle Sewells, I want to say 20 minutes on this, so good job. Thank you,
Oh,
Michelle.
wow.
I would like to say I've never felt so pretty in my life, but I'll really have to fact check that.
Jessica, can you
Give a shout out.
let us know?
My outfit is provided by RW & Co.
Lovely.
And my shoes are from Shoe Warehouse.
Very nice.
And my hair is by myself.
Wow.
And you know it's true because she's the fact checker. There you go.
Biz, what are you sporting there? Who are you wearing?
My vest is from
See,
Antony's Menswear on 2nd
Antony's,
Ave.
look at you.
Yeah. And these shoes are from Staples Kindersley, so these are actually my grad shoes from way back. They're the only shoes that
Staples? Wait, what?
No, okay, it's
Stationery store?
Staples Menswear.
Oh, okay.
There's small town Saskatchewan doesn't have the most
thought you were
creative
gonna
This
tags.
is what we get when we're not like Shaw personalities. We just get the.
We gotta look underground.
We went
Oh,
to the
please,
mall.
Jordan.
Yeah.
Blue birds with ribbons did your hair.
They-
And
they
you
did.
Wow,
sang
he's
it so
saying,
gently.
I feel
Good.
pretty.
And a key of E, and they just
Yeah.
came down.
Aren't you in a musical coming up?
I am.
Yes, you are.
Jordan Dell.
Yes, I am.
Give it a pitch.
March 20th to the 30th, I will be in a musical called Into the Woods at the Greystone Theater, and I'll be playing as Prince Charming. So please,
Oh, big
please,
surprise on that one.
Typecast.
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 Wow.
I will give you a standing O for that
Yes,
one, Jordan.
we will.
Not too many awards handed out. We did get Best
But
Foreign
lots
Language.
of standing ovations.
Yeah, Best
Too
Foreign
many.
Language Award given out. No surprise to Amor. You wanted to talk a little bit about Amor, didn't
Oh,
you?
I thoroughly enjoyed
But
it.
you can't
Oh,
go
look,
back to
Oh!
Academy
once
Awards.
I grew back.
2013 installment of the Shawscars, live from the Shaw studio. Thank you so much for flipping over during the commercial break. Please keep on tweeting us with the hashtag Shawscars. I'm Simon Hyde. Once again, Jordan, The Biz, Bizdell,
Hey.
Jessica Babick, Marilyn Monroe, Daniela Ponticelli. Thank you for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun. It's clearly the night of musicals and the night of guys with crazy hair.
What?
All these guys with like the crazy
Oh,
long,
the long
stringy
hair. But they're nobodies.
As I mentioned, talented people don't have time for haircuts. It's just the way it works.
I guess.
How come old Annie didn't get the shark music after she hit about the 6-minute
Yes.
Man,
mark?
I love Anne Hathaway. I've spent a lot of time defending Anne Hathaway. That speech
God,
is no good.
her
Come on,
speeches.
Anne.
Can I just have to interrupt here? I follow Michael Haneke, who's the director of Amour, on Twitter, and he just wrote amazing speech from the actress playing Anne Hathaway. And I don't know why, but that made me chuckle. I'm like, okay. I don't know.
I
I
think
don't know what
that
that was
might be a
about, but it was
parody account.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
there is a parody account of him out there.
I'm following his parody account,
There you
not
go.
the actual one.
That was
That
still
makes
fun.
sense.
So,
Oh,
we
yeah,
had,
still a good dig.
we had a tie.
Saves me from
That
Very
was
rarely
crazy.
see that.
Oh.
I wish I'd like to look it up. I'll have to maybe do that during the next segment, but that's extremely rare that we
Threw
see
that into
that.
the middle of the show
kinda
just to
cool.
You
keep
don't
me
think that's
interested.
ever happened before?
No, I think it has. I just
Oh,
can't
okay.
think of. I
Where?
think there was like an acting one where that happened.
Speaking
once.
of ties, how are we all doing with the points and
Well, glad you asked,
Yeah,
Curtis
good
Anderson.
question.
I'm in first place.
Marilyn
I'm up to
Oh.
11.
Wow.
Come on.
Very close though. The Biz and Daniela both with 10.
Thank you.
Jessica with 8.5, and Marilyn Monroe looks great.
You're pretty.
I have 2.
You've got
Very
2.
pretty.
I love my pair.
It's a blonde
I'm unfollowing him
bombshell.
as we speak right now.
Who, Marilyn or Michael Haneke faker?
Both. Both of these parodies, both of these jokers over here.
Joke? Legit.
I'm very glad Jessica is here, not just because she's adding a lot to the show, but she explained that Sound of Music joke to us, because I didn't get it.
Yes, because that's
Have you never
the
seen
Von
Sound of
Trapp family.
Never seen Sound of Music, I have to admit.
I
I think
know.
I can't stand it, and I think it's because I've
Awesome.
seen it so many times, and that's why I could help you.
Are you like a glutton for punishment? Why do you keep watching it if you don't like it?
I don't know,
Okay.
because
It's a
Do you need help?
classic.
Is everything okay?
everything's fine. Everything's good.
Okay. I'm a little worried about Jessica.
But
But always
Live
great to see.
TV, people.
No.
Great to
Live
see.
Nothing like
TV.
it.
Goldfinger. Goldfinger.
Great to see Christopher Plummer. I love Christopher Plummer.
well,
Yeah.
isn't
Great
it
leading actor.
isn't it always the person that won Best Supporting Actor last
Yes.
year
Yeah.
gives the Best Supporting Actress?
Almost
this
always,
year?
yeah.
There we
Very
go.
typically. And that's why I was kind of thrown. I was like, what's Christopher Plummer? Oh, yeah, right. He won last year for
Yes.
Beginners, which is a great movie and a great performance by Christopher Plummer. I just kind of forgot about it.
What's going to happen next?
That's a good question. I imagine we might see an outfit change, but it might not be on the stage there. It's the Kodak Theater or whatever it is they're calling it there in LA now.
It's not the Kodak Theater
No,
anymore?
they've changed it, I think.
I think
because
it's Kodak
Kodak
went
went out of business because
Isn't
nobody
it not
uses
called the
film.
Academy Awards from now on, too? It's called the Oscars.
We got to go back to the Academy Awards, whatever it's called.
And from UT Austin, a Marine Corps veteran who served in Afghanistan, Jennifer Brofer. Congratulations.
The lack of Seth Macfarlane throwing to the break and telling us what's coming up next really threw us off there, but we're on it. Thanks for flipping over once again to Shaw TV. Great performance by Adele, I thought. Mixed feelings on the songs. What do you guys think overall?
It's okay.
I love it.
It's
I
very
thought it was
Bondy.
Way better than the previous musicals.
Yes.
Yeah.
No standing O for her, though.
No.
Sorry,
no,
Adele.
Love for Adele.
Adele's.
It's not way better than the other musicals. One more day.
Yeah, one more
Lame
day.
is.
has
One
it,
more
has
day.
it.
One more day.
Yes, it has a sentimental touch to it, too.
But it is Skyfall.
Yeah. The song is very Bond-ish.
Yeah, it is.
So
That's actually a really good point. She really kind of kept that feeling, that tradition
Yes.
going, of course, and that's. You know,
And
a
what
big deal.
better fit than Adele?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Speaking of good fit, we had a dress change.
you changed your earrings too. I didn't even notice
Oh, yeah.
it.
Oh.
Daniela.
And your bracelet too.
It's a hard word for Marilyn Monroe to
Jeez.
say.
I know. I am feeling a little bit more in touch with my Monroe side here. We have the flowy skirts The shaved legs.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Speaking of dresses, what was that one presenter where she came out in the giant dress? She looked like Marilyn Manson from the Beautiful People video. It was awesome.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I didn't know who that was.
Heading off to get married
What?
next.
I'm from the 50s, man.
She's from
I'm gonna do
Sorry,
something.
Marilyn.
I'm gonna do something very un-Marilyn Monroe and use the straw to take a drink.
Oh my goodness.
This couldn't have waited for a while the show was going.
No. Oh, watch out there, Marilyn. Yeah.
Oh.
Keep that.
Typically every year with the best song category, I kind of go on a rant that this category could just be phased out. Does anyone
Yeah.
care? But this year there's actually a couple of not bad ones. I mean, Skyfall is pretty good. The song, and you were saying Suddenly, it was actually just created specifically
For the
for the film
movie,
version
yeah.
for Les Miserables.
I don't like it though, but
No,
yeah.
so we
Well,
don't
that's what Hugh Jackman came out and started singing.
Yeah.
Was Suddenly, but I don't know. I don't really like it.
So they added more songs to the movie?
They added one
Yeah.
more song, yeah.
Wow.
But typically this category, I mean, it's pretty much lame, but there's even the cute little song from Ted isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of cute.
I don't
So
remember that one.
It's called Everybody Needs a Best Friend.
I think it's Thunder Buddies.
No.
Is that something?
I thought that was the.
We
the
can't
song
sing
that's
that one
not
on
there.
air though,
Oh.
can we?
Okay. Not us. I don't think any of us can sing unless Marilyn.
Marilyn?
I've had a pretty good career.
Marilyn can sing in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just resting her voice right now, actually.
I need it.
Quick update on the standings. I'm still holding on to a slim lead. I've got 12. Daniela with 11.
Heck yeah.
The Biz with 10. Jessica with 9.5. And Marilyn, hanging in there. She's got 3.
I have other talents.
That's right, you do.
From a different
Race is
time,
as tight
Marilyn.
as can be. And there's big, as I was saying earlier, there's big differentials in what we've picked in terms of director and best picture. So it's all going to come down to that.
That's
It's
actually a
exciting
little bit
stuff.
scary, although I'm really excited. Really excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come alive in the second half.
So are they singing all of the songs
That I don't know.
that are nominated for best song?
I hope so.
I mean,
because
I'd like to see.
They
come
used
back
to
and
do that, and then
Yeah.
for a while they stopped doing that.
Well, because I think what I was saying earlier kind of became the general sentiment of who cares about these original songs. that
I've
they're
always
making.
cared. I like.
But I mean,
the
it
song.
used to be such a bigger deal. Like these used to be like songs that went on to become hit singles, and
Yeah.
now it's become. by
My
and
Heart
large
Will Go On
terrible
by
songs.
Celine Dion.
Oh, such a good song.
yes.
Such a good
Marilyn has
song.
great taste.
And I'm not saying that facetiously. Seriously, when was the last time the song was about as much as the movie? Like,
Exactly.
Kissed
yeah.
by a Rose, Seal,
Oh.
Batman.
It's a good one.
That's a
Sure.
good
Really?
song.
Wasn't that a terrible Batman though? It was like.
And
am
you
I
two
not-
had a great song in there too.
Tumbleweed.
Hold Me, Thrill Me,
Yes.
Kiss Me, Kill Me.
But
One
come
of the
on.
best U2 songs.
when you think of Titanic, like the third thing you think of is that song.
Exactly. It makes it.
First thing you think of is Draw Me Like One of Your French Girls next to the Second thing is the Don't Let Go or I'm Flying.
Yeah.
But third, coming in third.
The
I forgot what I
song.
was saying.
Yeah.
Off on a
Talking about the
tangent.
song.
Once again, remind us where this lovely gown is from, Daniela.
This lovely gown is from the Wedding and Party Boutique right here in Saskatoon, along with all the fine jewelry, and then once again our lovely styles.
We got to go
are
back to the Academy Awards.
Hairstyling.
Bye.
A little
Back
tighter.
inside the Shaw Studios, the 2013 Shawscars are underway. We all got to pay attention to what's happening on the monitor. Thanks for flipping over and checking us out. This is we're having an awful lot of fun here in the studio, dissecting what's going on. Kristen Stewart, stop giving us ammo to hate you. What is wrong with you?
Could you tell me, like, how much more bored are you? Like,
Yeah.
why do we keep inviting her to shows?
She's stumbling out there
famous.
like a drunk.
Oh my god.
Doesn't want to be
Messy
there.
hair.
She's touching her hair.
Couldn't walk properly.
Yeah.
In her defense, she was thinking about someone else's husband, so she's all.
You never know.
Yeah.
Phew. True.
True.
It
Yeah.
happens. Happens to the best of us.
Homewrecker.
Wow.
I think you called her a tramp-pyre, which I like.
Tramp-pyre?
Good.
Trampire.
That's a good
That's
one.
solid marks. We won't say that other joke you came up with. Quentin Tarantino, so talented, but what is going on? He just looks like he's slipping further and further into
You know
some
what?
sort of.
Honestly, most
medical
unflattering
issue.
shot ever.
Yeah.
The camera guy was right up in there, and it's obviously a little sweaty. I'm assuming it's quite warm
Yeah,
in
but
there. and
even when they were showing the
loosens
highlights
the
from
tie a
the
little
other ceremony, he still looked like, I was stumbling in here. And, he looked like Gregor when he
it's
stumbled into our
Tarantino.
studio.
Oh wow, it's Tarantino. He can get away with
That's
it.
his thing, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
but
He's
come
a little
on.
bit
Deeper
different.
and
He's
deeper
thinking
to
of what
obscurity.
genre he has left to put music that doesn't match together to make yet another movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put
you go.
classical music to Fish. I don't know. It's the next movie. Tarantino. Two things that don't belong together. Whoa, Oscar nominations.
Hey, Life of Pi did it. A tiger and a boat.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
the
go.
formula.
You just have to put bizarre things together.
That's true.
I don't know.
There should be an Academy
I have
Award
no
right
idea.
here.
Our performance this evening has been splendid, Marilyn.
I like how you tried to take my thunder with that new dress. Didn't work.
Cat fight.
Yikes.
I want to sit by the biz.
We all want to sit by the
Yeah.
biz. Biz,
I know.
go sit on the table. Go
What did Jessica
I'm not
do
gonna
to get
put
that
my
seat?
butt in a guacamole.
That's what I didn't do, Curtis.
Oh,
can I just take
it's
a
all
moment
about the
and say,
chase.
I'm enjoying Seth MacFarlane. How are you guys enjoying him?
He's okay.
He is okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know what?
the
You know what
whole-
though? I'm so happy that he's not pulling an LL Cool J and telling us to tweet about the Oscars.
Yeah.
It's a nice change because I don't know if you guys watched the Grammys, but
Yeah.
that was so annoying.
was
Like, hey,
brutal.
cool kids.
On
tweet
that note,
us.
hashtag Shawscars.
Yes,
Did-
hashtag Shawscars.
Did he do it from one of those like boxer mics that hung from the ceiling?
No,
'Cause
that would be
awesome.
amazing. That
That's
would
what I'm
have
gonna
been
do next year.
About the only award we've seen in the last 7 hours or so, it seems like, was production design.
Yeah.
And I was the only one who got it right, so expanded my lead by 1.
I chose Les Mis
Chose Lincoln.
because my heart goes with Les Mis.
Yes, Les Mis is phenomenal. I believe I
Oh,
chose
I
it.
think
like
we're going to
back
be
to
back.
the
We're
Oscars.
back. See you later, folks. Come on, princess, sit down.
We're back. Marilyn Monroe just barely back. Oh, it's,
I was
it's hard being
backstage
a
doing
girl.
what you'd expect Marilyn Monroe to be doing.
Singing.
Don't know what that means.
Freshening
Your
up.
Dancing?
imagination. Good times.
Good times. Of course, the In Memoriam segment. I don't feel as bad this year because there weren't a ton of big names in there, but
Oh, wow.
I
Wow.
said earlier that
We only care.
that there's
About big
the ones
names?
like, oh geez, holy cow, Katharine Hepburn died or something. Yeah, there's a few, but it was.
I'm sure their families don't feel that way.
Yeah, exactly. Michael Clark Duncan probably got the biggest reaction in the room.
Yes.
Yeah.
all
Everyone loved
kinda
Slam and
forgot.
Salmon.
Well,
Everybody loved Slam and Salmon. It reminded me of one of those like don't pirate DVDs little montages. That's what I felt like when I was watching that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they're gonna tell me how much they make and why you shouldn't pirate DVDs. That's what it reminded. Just saying.
No, it's just genuinely about the people.
And there was Bob Sherman,
yes.
one of Walt Disney's favorite music composers. Him and his brother did Mary Poppins and most of the rides in Disneyland, like It's a Small World and Tiki Room and everything like that. Jungle Book, all of that, him and his brother composed them together, and they hated each other in real life.
And
Fun
you saw a
fact.
documentary about this? You were
Yeah,
saying,
it's called The
Liz?
Boys. I own it on DVD, actually. It's really good.
Just flaunting
You're
your
a big
DVD
Disney
collection.
fan.
My husband and I are very big Disney people.
Where'd that come from? Just like from when you were a kid, or just?
I think so, yeah. And him and I have gone to both parks a few times
Yeah.
together, and yeah, it's fun.
You know, it's funny. I'm going to Orlando next week, and I'm not going to Disneyland. I'm staying like right beside it.
And I've never been to Disneyland. I feel like I'm really missing
Of course,
something.
you're not going to Disneyland when you're going into Orlando because you'd be going to Disney
World.
World.
Oh.
in Orlando.
Okay, hardcore
Sorry.
purists over here.
Jordan Bizdell making the world symbol.
World.
And it's centered
good.
around his face.
I didn't know where the conversation was going. I couldn't follow it till that visual aid. Thank you.
I think from now on, Jordan, you should just do interpretive dance to
will.
explain
Yes.
what we're all talking
They
about.
are
do that.
here, the
Good.
Oscars. Is this like this little figurine, little statue?
Jack Klugman, of course, another sort of big name in there that died. Tony Scott, Nora Ephron, Marvin Hamlish, and Ad Rock from Beastie Boys. So
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that was a tough one.
3MC.
I thought Steve Jobs was going to
Yay.
slide in there somehow.
he
He
does
made it there
can't
last
control
year
it
with
all.
no reason to be there. But
He's
Are
a
you
big
sure?
name.
Technical genius.
And that's apparently all we care about. Doesn't matter if you're even involved in film or not.
He's behind Final Cut, wasn't he? Which we all love so much. Got a text from our good friend Ann Perry. Texted in. Of course, she can't watch, unfortunately, because she's in Vancouver.
Who?
She says, thinking of you guys on
Oh,
Oscar
Marilyn.
night. Have fun. And she's out there in Vancouver, actually doing a lot of acting herself. So maybe someday we'll be talking about her on the
There you
Oscars.
go.
we just
Maybe.
did.
Yeah. Back to the Academy
That's
Awards.
Oh.
Back live inside the Shaw studio during the Shawscars. Simon Hyatt, Jordan Bizdell, Jessica Babick, Daniela Ponticelli, Marilyn Monroe, holding it down here. How are you guys doing? We're This night is a marathon.
We
How
are
you
powering
feeling?
through. Yes, we have cookies now, so
Oh,
I feel
the
like
cookies.
we're hitting that sweet spot, which is good.
Starting to sweat a little bit.
Yeah, we just.
It's
came
like
up
we
with
need a fan in here. or
Yeah, it is like we
something.
need a fan.
Oh, I see where this is going. All right, we had a request from one of our viewers, Catherine. Catherine, honey, we made it happen. This one's for you.
reenacting the 7-year itch.
Oh, baby.
Here we go.
Oh, wow, look
Oh,
at that.
my.
Look
Marilyn.
at that fan go.
Maybe we should have sprung for the 200 horsepower one.
Twirls.
TV at its
twirls.
best. Okay, I'm done.
That's good. Good stuff.
You can leave
Actually,
the fan on,
Yeah,
though,
okay,
yeah.
we'll leave that on. That's
sounds
fine.
Leave it on.
We just came up with the idea of bringing down the lights between commercials. It's really warm.
And it
in
almost
here.
looks like a really cool boombox.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Marilyn. You're such
It's
a
our
doll.
biggest fan. That apparently was a radio joke. That would have killed on Cruise FM, apparently. You'll hear that first thing tomorrow morning.
If it was up to Jessica, yes.
Guess what?
It's amazing. But we are having a good time. I mean,
Yeah,
we're,
it's
we're
a lot of fun.
chatting. I hope everyone at home is having a good time, too.
Now, other than Curtis, this is everyone's first Shawscars. Well, and me.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what are you?
Who's Curtis?
I mean, other than
I
Marilyn.
watched it every
You've
single
watched. I was. Well, that was going to
This
lead me
is
into
my
the next-
absolute very first Shawscars because I wasn't even in Saskatoon
that's right.
last year. So,
No,
very exciting.
that leads me to my question. Typically, are you sitting, whatever the word is, sitting
Settling?
down?
Oh, it's like you're presenting.
I'm
Are you
Kristen
settling
Stewart.
down? Are you asking what I typically do?
Yeah,
on
like,
Oscar
will
night?
you watch the entire show? Do you kind of casually watch the
No,
Oscars,
I'm
or-
weird with award shows. Like this one is special not only because we're doing this broadcast, but because I've actually seen some of the films,
Right.
right? And that means a lot. But sometimes it's just I'm busy, I haven't seen anything, and then I won't watch it or I'll PVR it and just skip through it and skim through. But I mean, I love following stuff on Twitter. I like
Yeah.
the reaction and things like that. That's what I like to do.
Jessica, you say you're normally watching the Shawscars, so
I
so
usually
thank
watch
you
the
for that.
You're
Yes.
welcome.
Yay.
You're welcome. It's fun.
Yeah.
So, Gregor, that's how you get on the panel. You watch it. You have to earn
Become
your
a good
way
fan.
in.
Yeah.
Be polite like Jessica. And Biz,
And
No
last
for
year I
her
worked.
politeness.
And last year I worked behind the scenes. I was on
that's
the
right.
camera and the lights.
You
and
made
the
a late
graphics.
cameo, didn't you?
I
in the
did.
last
I
show?
just
Yeah.
blasted it myself into the scene. Yeah.
And a star was born.
There we go. And now you're acting in a musical March 20th.
I
Greystone
am.
Theater.
Oh boy.
Into the Woods.
We're going to be watching
It's-
you on the Oscars.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah, I'm really looking
Perhaps.
forward to
Yeah.
it.
Singing One Day More.
I was talking about Ann Perry. We got Jordan Bizdell right here.
Exactly.
It's a race now.
Getting it
Watch
done in
yourself.
Saskatoon.
Watch yourself, Academy. My name's gonna be on the ballot.
That's right.
And it better be Jordan the Biz. That's all I'm saying.
There's no business
Well,
like show business.
Oh,
Exactly.
wowzers.
No real surprise, Adele winning for best original
That was great.
song.
Yeah,
I think we all
Awesome.
picked that one.
We all
Big fan of
Marilyn did.
Marilyn didn't pick Adele.
That's okay. You went for the Les Miserables. Talk about Skyfall.
God fallen. Show.
Or suddenly.
One more day.
Oh,
Giving the
man.
viewers what they want.
Wow. Are we after 10
Did it
o'clock?
just get
Can
sexy
we
in
just?
here?
It's not the lights heating up the room.
It's this late.
That was,
PG-13 territory now.
just complaining about.
Here I am wearing a modest strapless gown,
Yeah.
full length, and
Go back to the
Marilyn's
Academy
just
Awards.
showing. See you soon.
That's when the log was getting good.
Now the
We're feeling the
commercial
heat.
breaks start coming in, hey?
Yeah, exactly. We're back inside the Shaw studio. Thank you for tuning in to the Shawscars. Getting towards the big ones. Just had the 2 screenplay categories, of course. I agree with what the crazy angry drunk said there on stage, Quentin Tarantino. This is a great year for scripts. Like, I mean, so many great nominees, and
You took a long time to get there, but I
Yeah.
agree.
yeah.
Drunk.
I don't know.
He
he's-
wasn't crazy.
I don't
Drunky
think he was-
Tarantino.
No, it was a good speech. He's just
He's
looking
just
a little
loopy.
disheveled.
Yeah.
He always
looks like
does.
Yeah, he's like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp gets away with it all the time, looking a little
You
crazy.
could tell that guy was
He's-
picked on as a kid, and he was like, I am going to grow up, and I am going to prove everyone wrong. And he did.
And he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he has a
I
whole
think he was,
style
like,
of film.
Growing up in those movie stores. all
Yeah, I
the
was gonna say
time.
he was.
Yeah.
He worked like in a video store for years, didn't he? Yeah.
Watching movies in the back room all day, every day.
That
Yeah.
sounds like your life, Simon.
Kind of does, except for
back
the
room.
successful movie career part.
Yeah, I could've forgot. But you are on
You told the
television.
punchline
I'm on
to
television.
my own joke.
Yeah.
Self-burn.
So we better give a quick update on the standings
I think
here.
we
I don't
should.
even
Who went
wanna
2 for
hear.
2 in that last
Marilyn
segment?
went 2 for
Marilyn
2.
Monroe went 2 for 2.
Up
That's
into
right.
up into
Well,
5.
look at those muscles. I mean,
Finally has
come
the
on.
line drawn through to signify that 5 points have been achieved by Marilyn. I
Who's
still
the
have.
man, Hush Puppy?
I'm the man. Yeah.
It's our thing.
It's what we do. Actually, we
is.
spend a lot of time just texting each other. Who's the man? I'm the man,
Like
Hush
if I'm
Puppy.
ever looking just a little bit down, that's how he picks me up.
It-
And it's always in capitals.
I like
Who's
caps
the
lock.
man?
I'm the man, Hush Puppy.
And it
good
really
for
does perk
emphasis.
me up. It's
Yeah.
great. I hope Quentin wins.
Quentin. It's fun to say.
Quentin Wallace.
I'm in first place. I got 15, but it's been narrowed a little bit. Daniela and
Thank
the
you.
Biz with 12, but in second place, controversially, Jessica with 12 and a half.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I almost wish I just given her the point
That's
because
not
the
even-
half just is like a tease, like
Yeah, I
an
know.
annoying little
That's-
thing just hanging there.
Guys, he already made the judgment that I get the half a point. So
He's also very biased because he's winning.
He's also in the lead, yeah.
yeah. I was like,
what does he
excuse
care?
me.
He's winning.
I was way behind though when I made that decision.
That's true, you
This is
were.
what you get when you appoint me commissioner.
Thank
no one
you.
appointed
No,
me.
I was like,
completely self-appointed.
No.
But still,
Anyway.
lots of big categories to come. We've got
There's a lot
the
of
big four.
two-pointer.
I'm really. I wish that. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this
Actor,
because
actress,
3 points.
we have
directing,
so many
picture.
different ideas of
Yeah.
who's gonna win.
It's
So
going to come down. It's going to be a thrilling finish.
Gonna be a big one.
Here in the Shaw studio.
I really hope my weeks of seeing these films pays off.
Yeah,
The weeks
It's
and the
been-
hours and the
it's not easy, especially now that they've expanded the Best Picture category to
and
up
especially
to 10.
all the nominees are 2.5 hours plus, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they are.
Hashtag first world problem.
yeah, really. Kudos though to the
Sorry.
Saskatoon theaters because pretty much all of these have played in Saskatoon, which
And
isn't
Lincoln's
always the
playing next
case.
week at the Roxy Theater.
There you
if,
go.
those. I only know because that's the one I have not seen.
Right.
So I'll go check that out for sure.
Yeah, definitely worth seeing.
We've all not seen one of the big ones.
Yep.
Like I haven't seen Argo for some reason.
Yeah,
You
I
haven't seen
somehow
Django.
missed Django.
I haven't seen Life of Pi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen it more?
Okay.
So a big win there for Life of Pi and director Ang Lee. Great speech from Ang
So
Lee.
excited. So happy
That
for
was
him.
awesome.
Did
He's
one
such
of
a
you
great
guys
director.
pick? Did you pick?
Danielle and I both
You
picked.
guys both did.
And
that
I am
one.
thrilled. I'm so thrilled. There's something about it. I figured this was going to be his time.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, that's one of those movies that we talked about the fact that certainly the lead actor, and I can never remember his name. I apologize for that. He could have gotten a nomination.
He could have,
for
yes.
that, but I really think more than all these ones, that was really a directorial achievement. I mean, just the whole way it was all tied together was fantastic.
And I mean, when you're touted as, doing the film that's unfilmable,
Yeah.
I think you deserve something like that, right?
Yeah, of course, we were talking about as it was going on, Ang Lee directed Brokeback Mountain, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon nominated. Great to see him get a win. And congratulations also to Saskatoon resident Jan Martel, who of course
Yes,
wrote
of
the book,
course. Very excited.
which Life of Pi is based on. And
Yeah.
Salute.
as we hear, I think he's actually down there with his wife.
Yeah?
They were
Oh, is he?
actually
Oh,
able
really?
to attend the Academy Awards,
I
which
think
is
that's
pretty cool.
amazing,
cool.
yes.
Yeah.
And then to see it be so successful this evening. Who knows? Could be Best Picture, which is interesting.
I don't think this is telling about what's Best Picture this
Yeah.
time around.
Which I think is great. Finally, an exciting award show. Like,
Yeah.
And none of us picked Life of Pi as best picture.
Well, and the interesting thing is, there's sort of you can kind of determine it based on what other nominations it's got. We
Yeah.
all know the thing about Best Director. If you don't get Best Director, you're not going to win Best Picture. The last time that happened was Driving Miss Daisy, I think.
But it has happened.
But it has happened.
Yeah.
It's not without precedent. But the other big one is film editing. If you don't get a film editing nomination, you're not going to win. And so the only 3 films that qualify in both those categories, Silver Linings Playbook, Lincoln, and Life of Pi. So,
Wow.
interesting.
I hope it doesn't follow the formula.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you guys all have your ballot. We've picked who we think's going to win. Who are you voting for Best Picture?
Les
Jordan
Mis.
Bisdell.
I'm going for Beast of the Southern Wild.
That's your pick? That would be your...
I think
wow.
I think it's a dark horse. I think it's
But is this the one you think is the best
Which
of the
one did
nominees?
you like?
Yeah.
Which one? Which?
The most?
If you're punching your ballot.
Personally,
Oh,
out of like entertainment-wise,
Yeah.
I would sit down with Argo any day.
Yeah.
It was like from front to back, like from the starting with like the raid and everything.
Really?
And
Awesome.
then
We have to get
and then
through
at
this,
the very
though.
end,
Yeah.
it was like if you felt good, like it was just it had
Jaws
Jessica-
music. Jaws music.
Jessica Babick.
Les Mis.
Les Mis?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You?
Daniela?
Oh, me?
Oh, we gotta go back. All right, that's going to do it. Another year for the Academy Award. Do you have a tear in your eye, Danielle?
I'm
Oh,
just
that's
so happy.
Yeah.
My pick for Best Picture won.
You're the only one who got it right. Congratulations
Wow.
to you. That's fantastic. A great speech from Ben Affleck. I thought that was really, really good. And, you know, he kind of took the high road, I thought, because, man, he got burned on the whole Best Director
But then
thing.
he took Best Picture, and
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
really is
exactly. Oh, there's
Slow
some
back.
fun- All right, back for the last time inside the Shaw studio. Nice ending to that.
Yes,
We messed up the song there, but that's all right. Let's talk a little bit about the big winners right at the very end of the show there. Best Picture going to Argo. We talked a little bit about that. Jennifer Lawrence, maybe a bit of an upset there, although it was a very close race maybe between her and Jessica Chastain. Poor Jennifer Lawrence, she tripped going up on stage. But
and that will be remembered
Yeah,
forever. So I don't
forever,
think it's a
yeah.
bad thing.
she handled it well. I mean, she just seems so likable, you know? She's adorable, Jennifer Lawrence. And so good choice there, I think, for
And now on the posters for Hunger Games 2, they can say Academy Award winner.
good one.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence. Make it seem like the acting will be somewhat akin to other performances, but not really.
Yeah.
It'll just be
the
her
same
running
movie.
around. Yeah, exactly. It'll be the same thing.
Hopefully there's no stairs.
Yeah.
She'll lose the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot a bow and arrow and do all that cool stuff.
Opponent
First step's a
stairs.
doozy.
Over. Movie over.
Oh,
No
no.
surprise, Daniel Day-Lewis winning for Best Actor.
3 Oscars. That's
3.
wow.
Yeah,
They should retire you from winning after you won
just
maybe
name
like
it
5
after
or so.
him.
Yeah.
really. I mean,
No longer Oscar.
yeah,
The
absolutely.
Day-Lewises. It's a good one.
Yeah, I like it.
Last names.
Best Picture, talked about it a little bit just before we went back for the musical number. Argo, the only one of us who called it, Daniela Ponticelli,
Thank you. Thank
but
you.
I'm very happy that
Surprised.
Yeah.
it won. We,
Yeah.
Super
So,
surprised.
I'm
what were the
surprised.
picks again for that?
I
Jordan?
picked Beasts of the Southern Wild.
Yes.
I chose Silver Linings.
I picked Lincoln, but man,
Yeah.
it was a raging debate. in
And
my
then
brain.
you picked Lincoln as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that
I
was
really
that.
wanted Beasts to win.
Yeah.
Well, I
I
was just
really
thinking,
would.
I didn't think Argo would win because Ben Affleck
The
didn't
whole-
get
yep.
nominated for a director. So I thought maybe the Academy would want to hide the fact that they didn't.
But Young Jessica, it's also a movie about Hollywood saving
Yep.
everybody. So
Yeah,
it's,
sure.
Hollywood
kinda-
loves
It
it
had
so.
politics involved.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama presented the award.
Yeah.
Well, I had even quipped about, well, maybe not quipped, but said that, you know, because it was at that location, maybe it would be Zero Dark 30 that
30.
takes it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
never know.
They threw you off.
Throw me off.
How come no one has said Les Miserables yet tonight?
Oh, good.
Players from the-
That is
Late
clever.
bit.
Maybe that was
It
working.
took a
for the
while.
Yeah,
It took
I was
a long
waiting
time to
for
get there, but
that.
we got it.
nice.
Red, the
Good
color
work.
of angry man. Black. I don't know.
March
You should be in a
20th.
musical.
March 20th,
Yeah.
Into the Woods, Greystone Theater, everyone.
Into the
Right.
woods.
That brings us into the point where we're going to wrap things up. Biz, again, yeah. What's the play you're going to be in? What that we should go and check out at
The
Greystone?
play will be called Into the Woods by Stephen Sondheim. It will be at the Greystone Theater.
It's a musical.
It's a musical, yes, and it's hilarious. It's about fairy tales. And, well, fairy tales gone horribly wrong, actually, which is very interesting. And it starts March 20th to the 30th. So come check it out at Greystone Theater.
Jessica, you were going to pipe in there something.
Is
like
it
that, so-
about what happens after Happily Ever After?
Yeah, the first act.
I
yeah,
have seen
yeah,
that play before.
Go
But
see it
not
again.
like this.
Not like
Not
this.
like
Not like this. Yeah.
Show business. Jessica from Cruise FM, thank you so much for coming in.
Yes.
Your first Shawscars. Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun, thank you. I would love to come back next year and
We'll see.
represent Cruise FM,
Just kidding.
the back office
did great.
of
If
Cruise
I have
FM.
another wardrobe change, you can for sure.
I'll wear my wedding dress next year.
Nice. Curtis / Marilyn, not Curtis, just Marilyn.
Curtis couldn't be here.
Yeah. Thank you.
So
You
pretty.
put in such a ridiculous amount of effort. Thank you for being here. my lone compatriot at being in each and every Shawscars. Great job as always.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Can I give my shout outs again?
Shout them out, yo.
Katie Konechny from the Hairstyle in Lawson
Yes.
Heights stepped up big time for me. This
And
was
for
one of
me.
those ideas that I threw it out there, and she championed it and made me look absolutely beautiful. And we couldn't have done it without the help of Ryan Young, Miss Gay Saskatoon 2012, one of Saskatoon's top drag icons, goes by the name China White. Reminded me to mention to everybody, June 8th to 15th is Pride Week. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, you guys. It was a good
Really,
3
thank you
hours in
so
the
much.
3 hours to bring Marilyn Monroe.
And 15
Back to life.
to send her back. Right?
Curtis
You're
has
gonna
actually
leave
been
us
dressed
on
like
all
this
day.
since Thursday.
I'm
is
going
sort
dancing.
of the funny
I
part.
am going dancing tonight. As soon as we are off the air, I'm
He's
going
taking this
dancing with my
fan
friends.
with him
The
everywhere
fan's
he
going
goes.
with them.
Biz and I are going to tear up the town.
Rip it
Nice.
up.
And of course, Daniela Ponticelli, her first ever Shawscars. Did you
Yes.
have fun?
Oh, I had a great time. I really loved it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Thank
being a
you.
part of it. Quick rundown of the final tally. Last place, unfortunately, Marilyn Monroe with 7.
I have other talents.
Jessica, 17.5.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. Oh, sorry, I mixed that up.
Sorry, it was 5, and then the next one was 17 and a half.
No. You had 7, and Biz only doubled up on you. He had 14.
Wow,
Quick
really?
out of the gate was
Exactly,
Biz,
Biz.
and then
You know,
fell
he
I was
was
apart.
on
the one
fire.
to follow.
Yep.
When you picked Avengers, that was kind of the...
That was the turning
Come
point.
on.
Yeah.
Jessica with 17.5. Daniela, 18, on the strength of picking
Oh,
Argo as Best
0.5.
Picture.
Yes.
Oh.
And 18 without any, like, oh, I would have picked this one had I known.
Oh,
No, I shouldn't be going after you, Jessica.
Wow.
I am more upset with the fact that
That I won.
That he
She's
has won
so mad that
again.
I
But
won.
you're taking
Let's
it out on Jessica.
tear down the old guard. I'm so sorry, Jessica.
It's fine.
It's
I
just
guess-
all the hurt inside.
And so, yeah.
I've
I-
seen
I
the other
came in
side. The
first.
girls just don't get along. It's ugly. It's nasty.
That's why we're on 2 different couches.
Oh, really?
I'm so sorry, Marilyn. We've been so close this whole time.
I'm gonna put
I ended
it
up with
out on you.
21. If anyone cares, I had 21. I guess I
Congratulations.
didn't need to bring the
Congratulations.
pig trophy because it's just staying at home. But I will.
Wow.
I promise to
Wow.
bring
You
it.
Rocky.
just thought that you were
No,
gonna win
I'm just
again, so
forgetful.
you
And
didn't
dumb.
bring it.
Yeah, no.
You planted this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to rig some votes just to not look like an idiot with the pig trophy. Thank you so much to our volunteers. Thank you to Jay Neufeld, Eric, Robin. Thank you to
Yes,
Dean, who can't
thank
be
you.
here, but
Thank you so
he's the
much.
genius who dreamed this all
Dylan
up.
Evans,
Yes,
Doug
our
Evans,
awesome volunteers.
Davis Baker.
Thank you all.
Who
so
have
much.
the best comments on the Oscar show, for sure, hands down. Unfortunately, not on air, but some really great moments back here.
You
That's
ruined
gonna
my
do it.
hair,
I'm
girlfriend.
so
I can't believe you
We're
did
gonna
that.
wrap it up.
As soon as it goes to black,
Marilyn's
got
got to go touch herself up because she's going. That's
I'm
it.
going out
Thanks
of town.
everybody. See you next
Thank
year
you.
on the
See you
Shawscars.
next year.
Who's the man, Hush Puppy?
I'm the man!